mean, I won't say I hate her. I don't hate anyone. But I don't know. She just...
This is 25-year-old Christian Alan Wilkinson. Just hours earlier, a routine welfare check turned him into a suspect in a homicide investigation.
I said, what do you mean? I'm not getting the full story. And then he texted me, Sarah's, I'm sorry, I love you.
To Christian, he was just a witness. But to detectives and the evidence they uncovered, he was anything but an innocent man.
I was just in such a panic. I honestly, I mean, we should get fire found it.
Yeah, somewhere in the house, so.
Yeah.
It started as a routine welfare check. On the 2nd of April, 2023, the kind of call deputies in Putnam County, Florida handle on any given day. But when they arrived, a man named Christian Alan Wilkinson was inside the house, locked the doors, and refused to step outside. Sheriff's negotiators spent hours on a PA system trying to coax Christian out of the residence before he agreed to walk out and surrender. With Christian secured, deputies moved inside to clear the house. That is when a routine welfare check became a homicide investigation. Inside one of the rooms, they discovered the body of Christian's cousin, Sarah. She had been shot in the head.
Do you have any idea why we're wanting to talk to you?
I don't.
Okay. We really just want to talk to you about some stuff that went on at the house today.
Okay. So, like, if
At any
I start
point,
asking questions, and I get the feeling like, oh, maybe I should talk to an attorney, I can stop.
you can stop.
And if I don't answer questions,
Yeah, that's fine.
well, I will. I'm not under arrest or anything, or I don't.
No, you're not under arrest right now, right? So
We're help for questioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, we just wanted to come and kind of talk to you and pick your brain about like what happened here at the house. And so I don't know the initial interaction with the deputies, like why they come up to the house.
Well, I can hear him on the, what I don't know, yeah, I could hear him on the PA. I had a pretty good inclination that they were gonna Baker Act me, and I didn't. I was like, nope. But I was just like, nope, not coming out. Nothing you can say or do. Because I have like really bad social anxiety. I don't like. I think I have like kind of like that agoraphobia or everything. Like I never leave my room. I never leave. But they never told me what it was about. Like I look out my window and there's like 20 police cars like blocking up. I'm like, what the?
Yeah. And you have no idea what it's about?
Well, I'm guessing my mom said I was good.
Hours later, detectives sat down with Christian in an interrogation room. He appeared calm, even talkative, a man acting like he had nothing to hide. He claimed he stayed inside during the standoff, simply because he suffered from severe social anxiety and agoraphobia. He had no idea why 20 police cars had swarmed his house.
What's the relationship like between you and her?
I mean, I won't say I hate her. I don't hate anyone. But I don't know. She just... I'm off with her. She's just constantly antagonizing people. And it's not just me, not just us. Like, if you look at her Facebook, it's just nothing but walls of text, like, talking craziness about, talking to gods and all this. And, I mean, her door literally has signs on saying, do not come in, the gods forbid it, the demons don't like it's like...
Her Facebook messaging, I guess, people...
Someone actually called you guys about, because she was posting, threatening messages, or... But she just said all these threatening things, like, this person's going to die, your mom's going to die, Matt's going to die.
In what reference?
Like, the gods are angry at them, so they're going to die,
Okay, so like a paranoid, like the universe is mad.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I've seen this personally with my own eyes, where usually her universal karma vengeance thing is just Sarah. Like, she took the nuts off my mom's car. I believe she called you guys about that as well.
Off your mom's car?
Mm-hmm. But they could have killed her. They literally could have. She didn't notice.
Has Sarah been diagnosed with anything?
I believe BPD, borderline personality disorder. And I don't know if she has been diagnosed, but I have a theory. I think she's schizophrenic. Because she always talks about, the gods are speaking to me right now. This is what they got.
Christian moved quickly to frame his cousin as the problem. He told detectives that Sarah was constantly antagonizing everyone in the household. He pointed to her social media presence, describing walls of text about gods and demons, and mentioned that she even posted signs on her bedroom door, warning people to stay out.
When's the last time you have seen Sarah?
Earlier today. We got to a big blow up, argument, whatever. She was saying, all my stuff's missing, can't find my meth.
She said she's calling the law. Is that what you said?
I swear to God, she's called you guys before because she couldn't find her guns.
Because she couldn't find guns?
For drugs.
Oh, drugs. I thought you said guns. I'm like, oh, what? How many guns does she have?
2, I believe.
You said you've never seen these guns?
No.
Has she ever asked you to hold them for any reason? Okay. And when she's accused y'all of taking them.
Anyone in the house was to take her guns for any reason, it would be to keep them from her because she always talked about people dying.
Okay. What, have you had any guns recently?
Recently, yeah.
When's the last time you've held or fired a gun?
No, actually, it was my dad's muzzleloader, and that was a few years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. All right. So you're not a gun guy that goes out on the weekends or?
Oh yeah, no, not often. And I mean, I like guns. Guns are cool.
You said you don't get out of the house much.
Not really.
So when's the last time you've been out of the house?
It's been a couple days.
Couple days.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you go outside?
Nah. You see how pale I am.
Yeah. Definitely not getting melanoma. Yeah. So you haven't worked in 6-7 months. Okay. When's the last time you've seen Sarah?
It was earlier today.
Okay, earlier today. Right.
Yeah.
According to Christian, tension in the house had reached a breaking point that same afternoon. He claimed Sarah had screamed at him over drinking her milk. He also claimed she called the police over imagined grievances, including accusations that family members had stolen her firearms.
Why do you think you're sitting here talking to us?
I'm guessing, because if I had to guess, because the gun thing. I mean, I don't.
When's the last time you talked to Sarah?
Two. 3. Yeah.
And you said you've never dealt with these guns?
No.
You've never seen them?
No.
Okay. Is your fingerprints or DNA going to come back on either one of them guns?
I don't think so.
You wouldn't think so?
I mean, I've never played with them. I mean,
What happened to Sarah?
I honestly don't know. She we're not, she doesn't like me.
What happened to her today, this afternoon?
If I had to guess, she either took a nap.
So, I think I'm going to help you out a little bit with this, all right? Because I don't think you really are understanding the kind of the gravity of kind of what's going on and
Not no.
I mean, I think you do understand. Did I tell you specifically what Jason and I do?
You say you're detectives?
Mm-hmm. Do you know what we investigate?
I don't.
Okay, so we investigate all the death-related crimes for the county, or cases, okay? So we specifically do homicide and death investigations.
Oh.
Okay. That being said, there's a reason that we want to talk to you more about Sarah.
Okay.
Stay with us for more cases like this one, and make sure you're subscribed. Now, let's get back to the story. When detectives pressed him on his own familiarity with firearms, Christian pulled back. He insisted he was not a gun guy. He told them the last time he had even held or fired a weapon was 2 years prior, and it belonged to his father's mother. He denied ever touching Sarah's guns, claiming that if anyone in the house had taken them, It would have only been to keep them away from her for her own safety. Detectives let him talk. They didn't reveal what they already knew. In interrogation rooms, silence is a tool. It gives a suspect room to talk himself into a corner. Then the questions turn to forensics. Would his fingerprints or DNA turn up on any of the guns in the house? Christian hesitated. He said he didn't think so, because he never played with them.
Are we in here talking to you about what's happened to Sarah?
Did something happen?
Yes, something happened.
What?
Sarah's gone.
What?
No.
Did she, like, did she put, or
That's what we're here to talk to you about.
shit? I mean, I don't really particularly love her, but I mean, well, that's happened to her,
You know, we've already talked to your mom.
yeah.
She told us about y'all's conversation. And that's why there's a reason we keep asking you more about that conversation.
What did she say you said?
That you know a lot more about what happened to Sarah than you're telling us right now, and that's why we're...
What? She said I can't even say it.
That's when detectives dropped the routine welfare check pretense. They told him plainly who they were: homicide investigators. They looked at Christian and broke the news directly. Sarah was gone. Christian feigned absolute shock. He tried to maintain the illusion of innocence, suggesting that maybe Sarah had just taken a nap or that someone else in the house was responsible. He even attempted to deflect blame onto his own mother and another household member named Matt. But detectives already had the one piece of evidence that completely dismantled Christian's story: his mother's phone.
24, he sent me, "I'm sorry, I wish I was better, but I don't want to do this anymore, and this is the only way I know to make your life better." I said, "What do you mean? I'm not getting the full story." And then he texted me, "Sarah's, I'm sorry, I love you." And then I said, what do you, I guess I'm about to say, what do you not want to do anymore, and why are the cops at the house? And he put, why? I really thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
Because they will manipulate together, and then they will just torment one another. At the point when I kind of realized that this was all real, I made him stay on video chat with me, and then I had one of my coworkers bring me home. I never could even think to wrap my brain around that this would occur.
Right.
And then he's like, "Well, I couldn't see it because he was shaking, or he opened up the door and he said, 'Well, look.' And then I was like, ha ha ha, you guys are up or whatever." And then he's like, "No," he's like, "There's bullet holes in the wall." And I saw, and I was like, "Oh my freaking God."
While Christian was busy trying to frame the rest of his family, detectives had already interviewed his mother. She had turned over her cell phone, revealing a chilling text message exchange that occurred earlier that afternoon. His mother rushed home, staying on a video chat with him. When she arrived, Christian opened the door, visibly shaking, and showed her the blood and the bullet holes on the wall. He told her he had completely unloaded the gun's magazine. He even sent further texts claiming he could easily dispose of the body before shifting his focus to asking his mother to find a good home for his pet fish because he knew his life as a free man was over.
Happened. Then you tell us what happened.
They got in an argument, fight, whatever.
They being who?
Them and Sarah. My
Them.
mom, Matt, and Sarah, because over money. And Sarah left one day, and they went in her room and took stuff.
So what happened today?
I didn't go and
need you to stay here with me.
Yeah.
This is gonna be. Wait, I've been straight up.
Mom would rather protect the felon than her son. She doesn't care if I go to prison for possibly life.
Then you tell me what happened. You were there in the house today,
I
so
was in the house today.
so if it wasn't you,
I didn't hear gunshots.
there's no way. There's no way with your room being right there where we found these shell casings. There's no way you didn't. If you were at that house, you heard it.
I mean, I can promise that I had headphones, music blasting. I mean, I didn't hear it. If I heard something like that, I would have probably thought it was just in the music I was listening to. I listened to crazy electronic stuff, got sirens and.
I don't buy that for a minute. I shoot guns for a living. I know how loud they are. If I fire a gun in this building, it's going to be deafening loud. It's going to be deafening loud. If you can hear a car pulling in the driveway and your mom coming home, you can hear a gunshot, especially several of them.
Faced with the reality of the text messages, Christian tried one last explanation. He claimed he was in his room wearing headphones, blasting loud electronic music, and simply didn't hear any gunshots. But the detective shut that down instantly. He noted that shell casings were found right outside Christian's bedroom door. A firearm discharged inside an enclosed building is deafeningly loud. If a person can hear a car pulling into the driveway, they can hear multiple gunshots right outside their door. Christian wasn't sticking to his story anymore. He was confessing.
So what happened?
I saw it, and I told Matt when he was leaving. I said, Matt, I feel like I'm about to do something that I don't want to do. After I did it, I called him and told him what I did, and then he said, call the cops. Even when she kept doing it, I was like, Sarah, you were pushing too far. You're pushing too hard for it. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. And she's like, I'm about to call your grandparents and tell them that, I don't know what should I tell them. And I'm like, Sarah, do not call my grandparents. My grandmother is stressed out and has anxiety and just does not need that. Then she called the cops. And then I just kept pushing. I know it might sound crazy. I think that's what she wanted.
No, it doesn't sound crazy.
I think that she literally provoked me. Like, has been trying to provoke me to do that. And
how long did this?
I've been trying to get the gun out of my possession because I ended up stupid it.
Where's it been at?
In my closet.
In your closet. After you, where did you put the gun?
I'm being dead honest now. I honestly don't remember.
He admitted that he had retrieved a gun he kept hidden in his closet. He claimed Sarah had pushed him entirely too far, threatening to call his grandparents and threatening to send him to jail.
I was just in such a panic. I honestly don't remember. I mean, I'm sure you guys probably found it.
Yeah, somewhere in the house, so.
Yeah, I'm sure you already found it.
She kept at it. She kept at it. Kept antagonizing you. So, just to help me understand this, all right? And it's a weight off your shoulders right now. I could see that was barreling down on your chest, okay? But I want to try to understand some of this, okay? You said, and she's accusing you of stealing stuff, and she is just being unbearable, like normal. And that's normal for you, and I get it. Everybody has a brain.
It was further than, when you start bringing up my dead best friend, I'm literally telling you, Sarah, I'm seeing red right now. You're pushing too far. Please. Literally, I said, please, stop. And just kept on. Started talking again about going to jail.
Threatening you going to jail.
Yeah.
Okay. So when the first officer arrived, had you shot her yet? How many times did you shoot?
I don't know. It was so fast. It happened so fast. just I've never experienced anything like that before. I mean, I've gotten angry and celebrated before, but I've never just, I mean, I just pulled the trigger so quick.
We're going to tell it right now.
At trial, Christian Alan Wilkinson was found guilty of second-degree murder with a firearm. For the slaying of his cousin Sarah, he was sentenced to 40 years in prison. Family conflicts that are not taken seriously and resolved early, whether through reconciliation or simply by creating distance, have a way of quietly festering into something far darker and far more personal over time. Every like and subscribe helps us bring more of these stories to the people who need to hear them. Stay with us. There's plenty more to come on Exposed Case.